Hello, it's Rebecca and today is another book review day and I have been reading The Gigantic Beard That Was Evil by Stephen Collins. So I will read you the blurb and then talk to you about the book. On the button-down island of Here, all is well, by which we mean orderly, neat, contained, and moreover, beardless. Or at least it is until one famous day when Dave, bald but for a single hair, finds himself assailed by a terrifying, unstoppable monster. Where did it come from? How should the islanders deal with it? And what, most importantly, are they going to do with Dave? The first book from a new leading light of UK comics, The Gigantic Beard That Was Evil, is an offbeat fable worthy of Roald Dahl about life, death, and the meaning of beards. So this is another book that I found at work. Lots of times books come in and I just have a quick flick through and think, oh my goodness, I have to take this home. So this is a comic book. It's a brilliantly drawn book. It's all just black and white and grey, like it's just pencil drawings, but they're just so evocative and so simple, but just so beautifully drawn, and I think that kind of adds to the story. You're reading the words, but the words are almost secondary to the pictures. So that was the first thing that drew me in was the title. I mean, you'd read this book just based on the title, wouldn't you? Yeah, I think you would. And then when I was flicking through and the drawings and just the way it's all laid out, it's all so higgledy-piggledy and all over the place. And it just really was quite an exciting thing. So basically, there are two places, here and there. And here is a very orderly, tidy place where people go to work and they live in their little houses and they walk in straight lines and everything's neatly coiffured and clothes are clean and trees are well kept and everything is just perfect. People don't seem to be particularly happy, but it's all in order and how it should be. There is an unknown place. People don't go to there, and they're a little bit frightened of there. But here it's nicely contained. And Dave has no hair, apart from one tiny little hair that is kind of here on his face. And it stays there, doesn't do anything. And then one day, a beard starts to grow, and he tries to cut it and it grows back just as quickly, and he tries to cut it and shave it and it grows back, and he tries to cut it and shave it and it grows back, and this keeps happening, and he panics and he gets sent to specialist doctors who try to help him and they don't know what to do, and so he ends up just sitting in his house with this beard growing and growing and taking over here. It just spreads, and while he's sitting there, he ends up just drawing people as they're walking past, and his little sketches, I'll show you some if I can find them, are just of regular people looking quite normal and straightforward and nothing that impressive. And then, with the untidiness that his beard brings, people start to look at the world slightly differently and realise that not everything has to be in a line and in an order and in a very structured, contained, controlled environment. Things can be free, and his drawings start to change because the people start to change. And he notices now that people have wonky haircuts and their shirts are untucked and their clothes aren't particularly clean and their hair is all over the place. And it's quite a nice contrast from this controlled here to a slightly freer way of life. And it's a really nice little story, just the words, but the pictures just really add to this strange and peculiar world. And it's compared to Roald Dahl, and I hadn't thought of that, but I guess anything that's a bit strange, a bit peculiar, and takes a look at people kind of under a microscope and how weird and strange they are, then yeah, I'd certainly say if you're a Roald Dahl fan, you will enjoy this. But if you are a human being, I think you will enjoy this. So I would thoroughly recommend this, both for the words and for the pictures. So if you'd like to hear any of my other book reviews, then please subscribe. I put new videos out every time I've read a book, and occasionally do other bookish writing type bits and pieces. So if you're interested in any of those things, then please subscribe, and I will see you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.